What's up, everybody? It is Three Dudes, No Cup. We are back for episode 11, fresh off the streets of Des Moines.
The hot
What?
streets of Des Moines.
What a friggin' night that was.
We're still struggling.
We
Yeah, the
are.
three of us, you will probably notice a difference today in our energy level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah.
Some of us, maybe we look puffy today.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I always look puffy, but yeah, more puffy.
Well, yeah, more puffy than normal.
I blame the sushi. It had nothing to do with the drinks.
Fuck that,
Listen,
I
I'm going to
blame
be
Ron,
honest
dude.
about that sushi.
I
That
blame
wasn't
Ron.
that good.
Really? I
It
loved
wasn't
it.
that good.
It wasn't that good.
Jen also admitted, she said that the other sushi place that we like to go to in town, which was a little further away, way better food. She's like, but you get free shots at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ron was
I-
cool.
Yeah, I
Ron
thought it
was cool
was.
as shit.
What's that place called? Shocky or Shaky or something?
Shit, I don't even remember.
I feel like I'm describing my morning.
It was a rough morning.
Dude, I felt for you guys having to drive back this morning. I was like, ugh.
Listen, I fell for him. I fell asleep. It was a 10-minute ride for me.
Yeah. Dude.
he drove.
So we get in, we stop. So when we rolled into town, Tanner and I, we stopped at this gas station. It's called Quick
City.
Trip,
Or
Quick City.
Quick Star.
Quick Star is
Oh, yeah.
it's second to Sheets. That's it. I mean, they have everything you could want. The
like a mini
coolers,
grocery
like
store.
Taking over, like they are in direct battle now with Casey's. Like they're basically giving Casey's a big fuck.
There's
right
no
now.
battle with Casey's. Casey's is trash.
it is. It's
Well,
garbage.
no, understandably, I'm just saying. But right now, we can all agree that Casey's are everywhere,
Yeah.
and they exploded. But now Quick Star's come in with much nicer places and better service and all that shit.
Yeah.
And so they're just basically telling Casey's like, "Go fuck yourself."
So we had stopped on the way in, and I was like, Tanner, you should probably get some beer for when we come back, to the hotel when we end our night. And Tanner gets in one
That
line.
was
The next,
needed, by the way.
the next, it was. Yeah, I had a couple.
Yeah, no, I had some too. I'm just saying, was it needed? Meh.
No, none.
That's always debatable, Mike, but we're going to do it.
Oh, but we did it anyway.
So Tanner's in line. The next line over opens up, and I'm sure we've talked about it on here. My two obsessions in life are midget, little people, dwarfs, whatever. They're not offended. I can't keep up with what I'm supposed to call who these days. So I call them midgets. And it was an Asian midget. And I was just like, oh my, I found my unicorn.
It was like
And-
some search came to life.
Kind of. And he goes, oh, I like your tattoos. And I was like, come on, dude. Really? With the accent too? I'm like, you're the,
He
I
was
almost
on
started
cloud
singing-
nine for about 2 hours.
I almost started singing Taylor Swift "Wildest Dreams" to him, because it went like this. I go, "Oh, hello," and then so
you put your glasses there. Like,
I did have them on. So we're leaving, and I'm losing my fucking mind telling Tanner about this. I'm like, "You have to go back in. I'll fund whatever
Yeah.
you want to buy. I have cash.
Yeah,
You
I'll
told-
buy
you
it
just-
right now just to
You
go
have
in.
to experience it. I'm not making fun of this man. This is just truly my life's mission.
we
is
thought
to-
about asking him out for the night. Like, to
Yes.
come with us
I-
everywhere.
I'm surprised he didn't. And
I-
honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if Rick would have been like, "I will fund your entire night just for you to come hang out with us."
Dude,
Like, a
I'll
million
pay-
percent he would have.
I will pay for your entire life. You just have to be by my side all the time.
You're mini me.
I'm going to take you places you could go to on your own.
You get home today, you're like, "Gee, I have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
We have
Or-
a little Asian midget that lives with us." now."
Yeah. The nice thing is the bed will cost us almost nothing. He could actually sleep with us. Wouldn't even know he's there.
Like a dog at the foot of the bed.
Yeah. 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 Well, they're dense, so I don't know that Betty, our 108 pound. Yeah, no, for real, they're heavy. Have you ever tried to pick one up?
An
You
Asian
can't
midget
steal
or a
it.
dog?
You can't steal them easy. Yeah.
An Asian
Okay.
midget?
How do you think I'm gonna? Yeah, no, well, not an Asian one. They might be lighter with the rice diet. I don't know. There's a lot of variables here.
He works at that Quick Star, so he wasn't light. They
In
had-
Altoona.
They had aisles of pastries in that fucking
Oh,
place.
Oh, dude, yeah. And then I got two those roller taquitos this morning, spicy beef on top of everything I drank last night. It was like I'm not sure if I'm gonna get home. Like we might
Really?
have to stop.
Are you sure?
Well, it was just eating
Weren't
it. I
you
was
again this morning.
when I was eating, it was like, this tastes good, but I don't know how it's going to react. It was fine. Obviously, we made it without stopping. But Tanner, in being the great friend he is, I was like, buddy, if you need to, it's like, okay, I'm a dick. And so I woke up this morning and I send my wife a text message. And then I walk across the room because the phones are not by the beds anymore. They're across on a desk. I walk across the room. I sit down after I made my coffee. And I was like, I have to call Tanner. So I dial his room number and it rings for it rings for a while. And he finally answers and he goes, why the fuck are you calling me on this phone?
I had my phone sitting right next to me, and I had to walk across the room. After the maid tried coming in at 8 in the morning to clean.
That's why you always got to put that fucking sign on the handle.
Yeah.
Dude. Always.
Yeah,
You
my
always have
bad.
to put that sign on the handle.
So but we're driving home and he had explained his morning and then me being an asshole friend. I love you. I want you to know I love both of you, but I do things sometimes only I'll be the only one laughing about it, but it brings me great joy. And it's like nobody gets hurt. It's just like you're hurting, but not because anything I did. But on the way home, like, buddy, just recline your seat, get some sleep. And Tanner's not a fan of other people drive. He's a professional driver, so it's like I
He does not
understand.
like when other people drive.
It's tough being
And
on
he
the other
goes,
side.
he goes, bro, I would never do that to you. And I'm like, you are 100% fine because I would do it to you. And he stays awake for a minute, and then you just see him drift away. And he wakes up for a minute. We have a quick conversation. Okay, so when I got home, after a 2-hour trip with him home, my wife spoke one sentence to me, and that was more words than we said to each other the entire way home.
It wasn't a lot. I think what he said to me is I woke up, I lifted my head for a second. He's like, I'm glad you're awake. I'm going to smoke. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because I ate and I'm hungover. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not a bad hangover. It's not like a 3-day hangover,
No.
but I'm glad that
It's just naggy.
yeah, I'm glad that it's like, okay, the run is over. I get to take a couple week break from drinking and just I got to get healthy
Probably
again.
more
I
of
mean,
a couple weeks, be honest.
well, we got Thanksgiving coming up, so it's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know,
man.
There's
I don't
holidays
drink with my
coming,
parents.
so
it's not going to be
I
like
don't
a
drink
tie
with my
one
parents.
on. It's not going to be a tie one on. I'm hanging out with the bros, but it was like that night was perfect, I thought.
I had a little bit of wine with dinner tonight, and that's it. Like alcohol. Oh no, I'm sorry. Here's how my day started though too. Is so Jen miraculously somehow woke up at like 8:30 and was
Was she
Yeah.
cleaning Tanner's room?
probably yeah. I don't know what the fuck she was doing, but I woke up about 10:30, and only because I was like I gotta get up or I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Like just get up, and I get up and I just don't feel great. Like I don't feel sick or anything. I just have a little bit of a headache still, and I just feel tired and like eh. And I walk out of the bathroom and she's standing right there, like, "All right, put clothes on. We're going to breakfast." And I'm like,
What?
"Oh God, fuck yourself. What are we doing right now?"
Well,
You know,
she
the
was trying to get us to come over and have breakfast and listen to music longer. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
we're going to bed.
Right. So instead, we went up. There's a place. There's a couple of them around, but they're called Mullets. And she wanted me to call you guys see if you wanted to go to breakfast. I'm like, either they're already gone or Tanner's dead to the world and they're gonna be late checking out of the hotel.
Why me?
Because you're the hardest one to get up, Mister. I'll be there at 11, and you get there at 12:30.
One time.
I'm always on time. I'm
Yeah.
never late. I'm never late to anything.
I'm usually
So-
always early.
Yeah, so we go to this place for breakfast, and I made her drive because I was like, I don't even want to drive. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it there without like wanting to just die. Like I just didn't feel great. But we go to breakfast, and I had 2 Bloody Marys. Felt a lot better real quick. But then
Yeah.
came home. Yeah, felt a lot better real quick. Then came home, and then got a little bit more of a headache, and I didn't move off the couch the rest of the day. Like
Yeah,
until
the not to
her
sound like a
family came over. I was like, I ain't getting off this fucking couch. Not happening.
I apologize. I don't have a lot to say right now. That's on me. That's on me.
I got nothing, man. This is hence why it said last week it was Fireball straight out of the bottle. Today it's Diet Coke with Santa Claus on it.
Yeah, the trip to finish my midget story. I'm sorry I got sidetracked. That's my bad. So as we're leaving, getting back to we stay at the Holiday Inn right in Altoona, right off the interstate. But there's like a bunch of medians everywhere, so it's like you kind of have to take like a screwed up way. And it was just like bitching to Tanner like I always do. I'm like, oh, another fucking median. Getting to the hotel like divides it. I'm like, I'm gonna drive right over that motherfucker. And he goes, do it. I don't give a shit. And I was like, if my new Asian friend was here, he'd be like, holy fuck, you wrecked your goddamn car, dude. What the hell, man?
He said that line like 5 times after that too.
I fucking love it so much. And then I get out of the truck to smoke, and I call my wife immediately. I'm like, what's funny about my wife is like, lovely person. She's a lot like Jen. She's just one of the sweetest humans you'll ever meet on the planet.
Right.
Never has anything negative to say. Always smiles. But when you call her, it sounds like she's just extremely irritated. She's like, hello? And maybe it's just me. But I was like, Tanner, I put her on speakerphone. I'm like, listen to this. This is just how she always answers. She's like, hi, babe. I'm like, you fucking know. What the hell?
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, joke's on you, fuck stick.
Yeah.
She didn't expect to hear from you. She was excited.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, she thought maybe you were dead. So she's like,
It's
oh my God,
not
you're
like.
alive. Hi.
It's not like an irritated, but it's more of a confused, like, why the fuck are you calling me type deal when she says hello. And it
Like how
just
I
always,
answer. Why are you calling me right now?
why the fuck are you calling me on this phone? I believe is an exact quote.
It was a good night. It was a lot of fun.
Dude, so much fun. And it's never enough. But dude, the trip to Des Moines is perfect. If
It's easy.
because everything's expensive right now, but it's like my wife and I, we used to just go do what we did last night. We got to try a new place to eat we've never had. We'll go have I'll have a drink at a bar somewhere. It's different stores. It's just a different. It's such a nice, quick getaway, and the next day, even if you're hurting, it's not that bad of a trip home.
No, it's easy. Put on the cruise control and just coast home.
Yeah.
Did you guys run across any state troopers on your way back? Because
All
when
of
we
them.
went
Like 10 of
when we
them.
went to breakfast this morning, they were fucking lined up with people pulled over all over the interstate this morning. I'm like, it's not even the end of the month. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
The nice thing was they were all on the opposite side, but so we left at like probably 10:30. I think I had my last beer at 6 a.m.
I don't know how we did that.
Well, because we're
that
all
was dope.
together, and it's like if anyone's watching, this is how we catch up. Since Mike moved out of town, this is a great way to sit down, shoot the BS, joke around with each other. So like, but it's even more amplified when we're together, and it's like, dude, we can power through a 6-hour conversation, 12-hour
honestly,
conversation,
I
no
didn't realize
problem.
I didn't realize that much time had gone by. Honestly,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was as late as it was until I happened to look at the clock and it said it was 5:15. I'm like, fuck, we gotta go home and go to bed. And she's like, well, yeah, let's go home and play a game, listen to music. I'm like, it's 5:15 in the fucking morning. I want to go to bed.
Yeah. Well, we went from energy, poor Jen, she's coming in and then trying to jump in on this. And again, she's very generous with her conversation, very sweet lady.
Yep.
Trying to inject yourself into this, I feel sorry for anyone.
It's
And
tough.
she couldn't have taken it more like a champ of, she would start saying something and be like, oh, and then one of us would start talking to each other.
Yep.
Probably Garrett, 100% me and Mike.
Oh yeah.
And Tanner's head's just whipping back and forth.
Yeah, I'm just going back and forth.
Yeah.
Tanner did the right thing though, because Rick and I would get going and over talk Tanner or Jen, and then Tanner and Jen would just look at each other and be like, "We're gonna have a conversation now separately."
Yeah, there's 2 conversations with them.
Yeah.
For sure.
I try to listen to
that goes
everything
sometimes.
and answer everybody, and then it's
Right.
like it gets
It's
real
too much.
confusing real quick, and you're just like, so I'm just gonna look at the person I'm listening to and try not to offend the other person. I don't know any other way to deal with it.
She had a
But
good
that
time,
is one
though.
thing we
She
talked about
appreciated-
last night.
She appreciated the opportunity to hang out with the boys, see the behind the scenes real look of this fucking shit show.
That poor woman. What were you gonna say, Tanner?
But
Yeah, sorry,
that was
kid.
one thing we talked about last night is how, like, when we do this, when we turn on the camera, it kind of feels like dialed down, like more theatrical. But like, if you saw us like where we're just being ourselves, it's a completely different. It's a much more crazy
Yeah, like we
conversation.
said,
Not
it's
crazy,
like-
but like just more entertaining. Really.
Yeah, like we said last night, like we know the camera's on, so it's a little bit different. Like
Yeah.
if somebody was just filming us in our natural habitat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those
You
poor
get
bastards.
A little different picture of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still us, but us out in the wild and us on when the camera's on, it's still a little different.
Yeah, you're definitely still aware that there's a camera, so it does change the dynamic a little bit. But I had mentioned last night, and I stand by this, is when I traveled and I was on the road. So I'd be in Tonopah, Nevada. I think I was there 3 months. I was in Arizona. I was traveling all the time. I was always on the road, but you miss the boys, and you can't.
Yep.
The guys aren't just calling to check in. It's like I'll see you when I see you. But it's like, man, if I had a podcast like this to where it was just three of the guys shooting the shit,
Right.
like I would have killed for that. But I don't know that podcasting was even a thing back then.
And now
Probably
everyone
not.
fucking does it.
Now everyone has it,
There's like a million podcasts.
But
and
look at
you
that beautiful
and you
new
can
hat that-
too.
Look at that beautiful new hat that Rick's wearing there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Closer.
3DNC. It sounds like a rap group. 3DNC.
Remember when I was
was
trying to
thinking
tell you?
the same thing.
I was trying to tell Tanner one
boy
night,
band.
but I think I was like 2 drinks in or something. I was enough to be confused, but I was like, it's like NKOTB, but it's 3DNC. And he goes, what? And then like on the third what, I just started saying letters. I was like, I fucking like I short circuited. Kind of like on the way home today. Tanner's like, I'm like, I don't even know what that sign says. And he's like, Omaha exit next right. And I was like, you can fucking like, I get that there's words on that, but my brain is not firing at all.
Yeah.
I showed my grandma the hat, and she's 83 or whatever she is now, and she's like 3DNC. She's like, what's that? 3 dicks, no cunts. I'm like, Grandma.
No, she
No,
did not.
No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen.
Oh, that'd been amazing.
Yeah, dude, we gotta get Granny on the show.
Yeah, we gotta get Granny on this motherfucker now.
Yeah, I was gonna do the 3 dudes no cup, but it's like, okay, it's something we can wear out in public, and it doesn't necessarily draw any unwanted attention.
Right.
Now, if you met me
I'm
last
surprised you
night,
didn't put my fat animated face on the other side of it,
I wish we would.
just like as a blow.
well, as embroidery, I'm not sure that they can. I'll look into it. I'll definitely.
That's not what I meant.
I'll
Okay,
look
go ahead,
into it.
Get
sorry.
it done. Now you're gonna get a hat with your.
I'll look-
Please
embroidered
don't.
face on it.
I'll look into
It'd be
it
like
now.
the hat you made Mike fuck Tanner.
Yeah, I almost wore that tonight.
I
Damn
knew
it.
you would have.
Yep.
Now you want to go get it, don't you?
I have it. It's still right here. But what I was gonna do, I'm gonna wear it though, and instead of it like, because it says "fuck Tanner" on it, which is a great hat, and Tanner wasn't happy about it, which I get it.
No.
But
Well, because you gave it to my boss at work to wear.
But I think. Oh yeah, I did do that. That's a dick move. Well, who would
It
do
was
that
a
shit?
dick move. Wasn't that your first day at work when you
Yeah, my
worked with
first
me?
day at work too. No, so I think we just need if we change the connotation, like if you change how you read it though, like so fuck Tanner. If now it's more like an advertisement for me though. Is like, hey ladies, fuck Tanner. Like
Yeah.
it's an advertisement now.
Or Tanner walks into a bar and you didn't expect him. You're like, fuck, it's Tanner.
Right. Fuck Tanner.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, it can be used in a lot of ways.
Hey, do you guys remember last night that I think his name was Steve? that
Steve.
character
I was just
we
going to
saw,
mention Steve.
We saw him stumbling through a side
Just saw a
street.
picture of him in my
Don't blame.
phone a few minutes ago.
Oh, you got a picture?
Jen took one of us where I don't even think anybody really noticed except me, and I just turned and held my drink up, and I think you were talking to Steve, and yeah,
Dude,
that guy.
quite the character. So he got my attention by falling down behind us and like stumbling real bad. And I was like, look at this fucking guy. And then Mike turns around and starts walking backwards and kind of mimicking him. And then he stands straight up and he's like, hey. And we're like, hey, where are you going? And he's like, I'm going over to this bar. And we're like, we're going with you. Like, because he's a local and he's like, I've lived here first he said he wasn't from there, but he's lived there for like 40 years or something, the last 40 years. So he goes into the bar and I'm like, I'm buying you a drink. Now he walks around the corner, I'm smoking, and the boys stay out with me, but Jen's right on his tail. And I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. I just thought it would be hilarious to be, I got your drinks and then bounce.
Right.
And then Mike's like, Jen, no. So then we go in and he tries to buy us all drinks. He's a very nice man. And I'm like, no,
Very
fuck
drunk
that.
man.
Like you took us, and it was a good bar. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun everywhere we went last night.
We did.
But yeah, so I buy him a drink, and then it's like the more he's talking, the more he realizes like he's probably somebody. And then I'm like not 100% sold on it, but it's like slowly. And then he fades into the crowd, but he knows everybody in the fucking crowd. And
Everybody.
He just goes into his,
And they're
into
25
the-
years old.
He goes into the abyss of people. We go, look at him go, man.
Like a fucking state
Just
senator or
disappeared
something.
into the sunset, you know.
Good
He's
for
in the
him.
state legislator.
He
Like,
He could
probably
be.
is. Honestly,
Yeah.
I kind of thought that because he said he had an apartment downtown. I'm like, he probably is a state legislator.
he probably is. You know
He's
who he
got my
reminded me of, and this is the most random reference, but it just popped in my head, and he kind of even looks like the guy. Do you remember the movie Weekend at Bernie's? Do you
yeah.
remember? Do you remember the drunk dude that kept trying? Like, there was this random old white drunk dude that he would stumble in hammered and like try to talk to Bernie when Bernie's fucking dead, and he's just
Yeah,
drunkenly
kinda.
talking to dead Bernie. He's literally that fucking guy from Weekend at Bernie's. Like, 100%, he was that dude.
Yeah, and we
Life of
were
the
Bernie.
party, hammered, 60-some-year-old white man. He was that guy.
Dude. Yeah, he ended up being a ton of. We didn't get much time with him, but it was a ton of fun. Now, if
No,
we go
he
back
literally
to
disappeared.
Shaki or Shocky or whatever the sushi place was we went to, like Mike had said, Jen was like, yeah, if you sit at the bar, they just feed you, pump liquor in you.
Yeah.
So they come to the table, and Tanner's sitting
Because there were
across
no
from
seats at the
Mike.
bar. So we
Yep.
had
So
to
we're
sit
at
at
a
a table.
we're at a four top. I'm sitting across from Jen. Tanner and Mike are across from each other. And our waiter, Ron, comes over and he's like, 2 shots for Mike, 2 shots for Tanner. And for those 2 bitches, you both get 1. I'm like, what the fuck? He didn't call us bitches, but he didn't have to. I read
He literally
and that
never really did give an explanation for that either. Like, why did Tanner just like?
I
Why
feel
did
like
Tanner
Ron
not
doesn't
get 2
ever.
shots?
He doesn't explain himself.
Yeah, Ron
he doesn't
didn't
have
need to
to.
explain himself. He's a fucking badass. Like,
He
props
was
to Ron,
cool as
dude.
shit. And then he sent the owner over with a bottle of Hennessy
VSOP.
SVOP
Yeah.
VSOP. And like he's talking to us like we know the difference. I'm like, that could honest to God be a $2 bottle. I wouldn't know the difference. I don't
Right.
drink that stuff. I know people like it. I've never been a fan. And then so we all
It's
do a
not
shot
terrible,
of
but I
it.
would have never thought to shoot it.
It's cognac. You're supposed to sip it. And we
Exactly.
took
I've
it
never had Hennessy. I was deathly afraid of it.
when the
For Carter Oak, Iowa. I'm scared of it. It might turn me black.
Oh
Dude.
my god!
dude when the shot has more heat to it than the wasabi at a sushi joint, it's kind of alarming. And then 5 minutes
It was
later, even
spicy.
I was like, oh god, why is this still
Yep.
going on?
It
Ron
actually
could tell-
didn't taste that bad. It was pretty
Yeah, it
good
didn't taste
drink.
bad.
really.
But Ron
It was
could
a back-
tell we had already pre-gamed. He could tell that we were going to have a good night all night.
I don't know if pregame is the right word. We were drunk already.
We call it pre-gaming, Tanner. And so Ron could
I
tell
had-
that we were in for a good night. So he just wanted to contribute to our good night, and he did.
He did a great job. Yeah, and
he did.
to send the owner over, and then we're like, yeah, what's the difference? I think one of you guys asked, like, what's the difference between regular Hennessy? And he's like, I don't drink that crap. Like, it's all crap. It's all crap to
He
me,
did
man.
say that, yeah. He did say
I'm not saying, and I couldn't tell you the value. It was a giant bottle, and
Right.
he was making a big deal about how expensive and top end this is. I'm just
Right.
like, I don't. All of this, it's like the technology in my vehicles. It's all lost on me. Tanner's
Mm-hmm.
like, doesn't this truck have navigation? I'm like, I don't know. It was too cold on the ride there. I'm like, I don't touch anything. I get in,
Yeah.
I get my music going, and I drive. That's all I do.
It was freezing on the drive down, by the way. And finally, I'm like, I'm changing this.
And I felt like what the other thing too, and I hated doing this. I felt like the asshole, but like when the first shots, I knew he wasn't charging us for those. They were just like you could tell it was like Angry Orchard and something like a
Yeah.
whatever,
Sake.
bomb, right?
Yeah.
But this one, like the second one, the fucking cognac that he made a point to tell us that it was expensive. Like I didn't want to assume it was a free shot because sometimes they do that shit where they're like, yeah, let me get you some shots, and they pour you shots, and then you get your bill and they charge you a fucking $100 for them, and you're like, whoa. So I was like, all right, hold on before you pour them. How much you charging? And he's like, oh, fucking charge. Like he's like offended by it. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Why? Fuck. I think it's a valid question.
No, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to step on anybody's toes,
Right, that's
right?
the thing.
Like,
It's like I'm not trying to be an asshole, dude, but I just want to make sure,
but-
like,
Why-
this
I don't want to
thing
pay
that
for
we-
Hennessy. I don't drink
Well,
Hennessy.
that's what I'm saying. I just want to make sure this thing we didn't ask for, we're
Yeah.
not getting charged for.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, what is Tupac here or something? What the fuck?
Tupac's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, I think he's
Three
down in
ladies
the.
popped up in the back going, Biggie, Biggie, Biggie.
That's Biggie, dude, not Tupac.
Yeah, I know. I know the difference between Biggie and Tupac, asshole. I just
Then why are you
thought it was
singing a
funnier to-
Notorious B.I.G. tune to Tupac?
Well,
Yeah,
they
there's
were
no
friends.
comparison.
They were friends in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you
And
know,
like
they
every-
had to put on the fake Westies rap
Listen,
battle.
the same person killed him, so
Well, no.
No,
Biggie died of a heart attack and a finger in his butt from Diddy, and
From Diddy,
Tupac
yeah.
No, he
went
didn't.
way far south.
How do you think Biggie's eye got fucked up? Diddy just pounded that face till his eye
Well,
went
who do you
out.
think I'm talking about there, Michael?
Hey yo, Puff. Hey yo, Puff. What you doing is kind of gay. You gotta quit sticking your finger in my butt.
That's a really good
Thanks, man.
Biggie voice.
That was
I
a
was
good
cra-
Biggie voice.
If you put some
Funniest
cotton
part
balls
is-
in your mouth, you would have had it.
Funniest
Oh, hang
part
on.
is Tanner took his shot of.
Nah, can't.
Nope.
What you doing is kind of gay.
Tanner took his
And I
shot
just
of
what the
Hennessy, and when he stood up, somehow he had fucking hammer pants on. Like, where?
Just all of a sudden, I'm doing the.
Tanner, were you wearing jeans before? Yeah, they're hammer
Can't
pants
touch
now.
this.
Dude, yeah, we're gonna get. Well, we can't get Taco Bell. We got a sponsor. We won't say it yet, but it's coming. I think by next week we should have
Sponsors
everything.
coming.
But yeah, unfortunately, after doing some research, we can get into a lot of trouble about almost everything we've been doing the last 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
so we had to.
We're just gonna forget that that happened.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun while it lasted. It was a lot
It
of
was.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no more anonymous pickle sponsors.
Yeah.
That's what Tanner calls his boyfriends, by the way. Anonymous
Yeah.
pickle sponsors.
I like pet names.
I was telling you guys last night, it was funny too, like after our episode last week where like I'm working the next day and in the middle, like I'm just doing my orders and shit. And then in the middle of my day, I get a text and it's from my mom. And my mom just goes, all it says in the text is, "What's a cuck chair?" on a fucking Monday morning at like 11 in the morning. It's a text from my 64-year-old mom. What's a cuck chair? So,
Dude,
I
I
got the pleasure of explaining to my mom. Well, first I had to go, well, let me tell you about a cuckold first, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, there's a chair that faces the hotel bed, so that dude can sit there and watch his lady get railed. Sometimes by a black guy, sometimes not by a black guy, but you know, whatever. And she's like, "Oh my
An
God."
alpha.
She goes, "What the fuck?" And I go, "There's some sick shit going on out there, Mom." She goes, "You stay away from that sick shit." And I go,
well,
"Hey."
hey, dude, it was their fucking generation that started that crap. It's not like we. It's not like us guys in our 40s. We're just like, we have an idea.
There's more people your age that are doing that shit than any other age group.
Yeah, they were doing their key parties, which is just a swinger party, but they involved house keys, and they're like, "Oh, I think I got Stephanie's key."
Most of the time you see those cuckold videos, though, like it's like middle-aged people, like in their 50s and 60s, because they're so bored fucking the same person forever. There's like, "Here, you fuck her for a little bit and let me beat off in the corner."
Yeah, I'm not here to kink shame by any means. It's like,
No,
everyone,
like what
you
you like,
do,
but-
you do
Yeah.
what you do. It's like, I don't need to see a video of it.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you though that Holiday Inn has their cuck chair. Their cuck chair game is strong. What'd they have? What would you call that chair that's in
Dude.
in our room?
Well, it's like a therapist chair, but it had like a partition just on one side that would like go up to your
What that
shoulder.
looked like, quite honestly.
I wish I would have got
No,
a.
like,
It was the craziest
You
chair
could
I've
lay
ever
down
seen.
on it. Had like a chair back, and then you lay down on it, and then it had like a whole side, so you couldn't go off to the side of it.
Oh, I did see when we were first in your room before we went out
Yeah.
for the night. You were sitting in that chair. That was a weird chair.
You know
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
And
I
then I
have
think
to
he was
feel
sitting.
every cuck chair.
I think he was sitting in it while we were getting kicked out of his room before we moved the party. Because my neighbor did not like to knock on the wall. My neighbor was housekeeping.
Yeah.
You call what he did knocking?
Yeah,
I
that
thought he was
wasn't
going
knocking.
through the fucking wall.
Yeah, that wasn't a good cold knock. That was a pound on the wall.
In his defense, we were pretty loud.
Oh, he was right.
Yes.
If it would have been me, I also would have been like, "Motherfuckers!" like beating down the wall like he did. Like we were.
Well, last time we were in Des Moines, very similar situation, but
Same
the big guy knocked on the door and I opened it, which was funny because he's very aggressive at first, and then you could see him like look around me and see my two giant friends in the room, and it's like,
Like, guys, I'm trying to sleep over here.
yeah. And I was just like he even fucking cared, but I'm like, Bill Murray, we just saw Bill
We
Murray.
just got back from Bill Murray.
Yeah, dude. No, it was just
I
like,
do feel bad for the poor whoever the person was on the other side of that wall that pounded on it. I do. Feel
Yeah.
I thought for sure I'd
I'd
run into him in the morning.
To them that they'll never hear, but yeah, we're sorry for that.
Yeah, if you stayed in the Holiday Inn in Altoona last night, and you got woke up at 2 a.m. Sorry.
Yep, sorry about it.
That's our bad, dog.
We got you next
We
time. We'll
moved
get
rooms for you,
We'll
buddy.
get you some Hennessy VSOP next time we hear you.
Yeah, for sure. This will put you down.
Just if you can put us in touch with the Asian midget too, we'll get you all Hennessy VSOP.
Dude,
I'm pretty
if I-
sure we can't say midget, guys. I think it's little people.
Well, I've
You're gonna
heard.
get- you're gonna get us
Rick, though,
canceled.
I don't really know what
It-
the proper.
Well, it depends. Some are like, yeah, I'm a midget. There's like, gosh, there's a comedian. I'm trying to think of his fucking name. My brain's not working right now.
Dude, there used to be a car called a midget. Like, it's not. I mean,
Was there really?
Yeah. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
probably.
Huh.
I don't know.
Didn't know that.
My brain's
I'm more
not
of a
anywhere.
Geo
I
man.
might have just made that up right now. I don't fucking even know.
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
you made that up completely.
I think there's a car called a midget. If my phone
think
wasn't
so.
filming me say midget 13 times right now, I would Google it. But
Well, I mean, if anyone can reach out and correct us, it's I don't know, because I've heard little people want to be called little people. I've heard them want to be called dwarfs. I've heard them, but they don't care about midget. I don't feel like midget's the N word or whatever.
right, I don't feel like midget.
But
should
it's-
be, like little. To me, I'd be upset if someone called me little. Like, hey, little guy, or little, hey, little person. I'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck yourself. Like, wait till I take my
Yeah,
pants
It's just
off
like
first. At least
it's just
before you
like
call me
they
that.
don't want to be picked up. Like you call me little, I don't want to be picked up either, motherfucker.
Like, you haven't seen me naked. Don't call me little.
Well, it's like,
Thank God.
and we've talked about it before, but retard. Like, we say it like you're just being retarded, and we're not.
Right.
It'd be like a bird flying into my window. Like, look at that fucking retarded, stupid ass
Right.
fucking bird. It'd be way more fucked up if I was like, what's that bird got Down syndrome or something? The fucking
Yeah.
idiot just ran into my window.
Could you imagine seeing a bird with Down syndrome?
Clearly, this fucking flying idiot had Down syndrome. Like,
Oh my god.
see, that's way more offensive to me anyway. And it's
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
hit that one on the head. The bird. With
Yeah,
the
well, it's-
probably get off that subject.
Well, it's all about delivery. So it's like, no, if I'm like, Mike, you're being retarded right now. I'm not saying you have Down syndrome, but I think it'd be more
I've tried.
fucked up.
I've tried
Like,
explaining
fuck
that to a lot of
you,
people,
gay.
and they just don't get it.
Like all the
Yeah,
dead
stop
deer
being
we
gay.
saw, all the dead deer we saw going to Des Moines.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all these deer must have Down syndrome or something. The fucking idiots are running out in the semis. You know, it's way more offensive than to be like fucking retarded deer. I hate them all. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's just the way I think.
I got
I'd say-
aggressive real quick there, Rick.
Well, I feel the
did,
need
but
to
it's pretty
explain
funny, I'm not gonna
I feel the need to explain this sometimes to people of just if you think me saying retard is fucked up, let me show you a different side that's way more fucked up.
Right.
It's-
Well, I feel like it's been so easy to just get offended by every fucking word now, rather than like
yeah.
hearing the context somebody's using it in. Like
Mm-hmm.
saying something's retarded, I obviously don't mean what it could mean.
Yeah.
Like that's to me that's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
not offensive. If I went up to somebody who clearly had some sort of disability and I go "fuck you, retard," that's offensive.
That's
Like,
offensive.
take it
yeah.
in context. Like people
Yeah,
don't take
100%.
things in context anymore. It's just the word. I'm offended by the word, and it's like,
Yeah.
don't be a fucking retard. Like
Well, whatever
Yeah.
happened to I'm rubber,
Yeah.
you're glue, whatever you say
Right, like,
bounces
who-
off of me and sticks
like,
to you.
quit being offended by
I love
Thicker
it.
skin,
word, dude.
motherfucker.
It's like, don't take it out of context, homie. Like, understand the context before you get offended.
Yeah. Well, and it's as soon as this cancel culture and these offended people realize that in the construction industry, we still use male and female for connections and different parts. So, like, is it the male or the female? And it's like, well, this one identifies as, I don't know, you know,
It could be
like,
both.
it's-
It can't. It doesn't fit that way.
It's just everybody's always going to find something to be offended about, and
Right.
social media fucking wrecked it for everybody. And I have a newsflash for everybody listening that might be offended. When we were kids, we used to play a game called Smear the Queer. And
Yeah, we
guess
did.
what? Old Rickaroo was the queer quite often. Fast as
Still is.
shit, but they'd still catch me and they'd smear the fuck out of me. And quit, you guys,
That sounds so gay.
you guys, you guys know I have bad ankles and I'm not that quick anymore. Now I have to do. Now I have to do no foot karate.
No foot karate.
Oh yeah, smear it all over me. Yeah, no foot
Dude, we
karate
used
is
to
all I
do.
can practice now.
Smear the queer, and then you'd have, like I said, there used to be those loops inside your sweatshirts, and they were called fag
The
tags.
fag
And
tag.
somebody would come
Yep.
up and grab your fag tag, and like,
I forgot about that.
and let's not forget what we used to call ding dong ditch when we were all little kids that you definitely
Yeah.
can't say now, and I wouldn't say now. But I'm just saying,
I,
like,
one,
we
I
just
didn't
grew up
know.
at different times where, like,
Yeah, I didn't know ding dong ditch until I bet you I was in my 20s before I heard somebody call it that, and it
oh
wasn't
yeah,
like
I just heard it for the first time like maybe 10 years ago. I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just knew what it used to be called, and I'm like, well, you definitely don't say that now.
yeah no it's
But it's just
Yeah, I
it's
mean, you
funny to look
shouldn't-
back though on like how we grew up and like how different times those were, like, because you would
Mhm.
never say something like that now.
yeah
But
it
also,
would never
you'd say
it would never
stuff like
cross your
that, but
mind.
not even know the meaning, right? Like,
Yeah,
that
100%.
was the thing.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah,
we
it
were
wasn't
saying
like-
it when we were kids because that's what it was called,
Yeah.
but we didn't know the meaning of it. We just like,
Yeah.
oh, let's
Yep.
go do that, and
And then
Yeah.
you say it one day, and someone gets mad at you. You're like,
and somebody
"What's
looks at it
going
and you're
on
like,
here?"
Well,
whoa.
It was usually somebody that grew up in town, like because
Right.
Yeah.
I went to Lewis Central, and it was like we had one black kid, one of my best friends, Robbie, and I think we had done it together. It was never even in question, but you would get some like inner city people that would be like,
Right.
but like they were around a lot more culture than we were being out in the sticks, to where it's like, oh fuck, I don't know.
I had never heard it until, because I grew up on the east end of Council Bluffs, and when I would go to the west end of Council Bluffs, which is a notoriously,
Yeah.
different than
Nicer.
way nicer.
Yeah.
Uh, that's when I heard it for the first time, was when we would go ding dong ditching on the west end of Council Bluffs, and that's when I first heard that term. And yeah, I didn't even think twice. I'm like, oh, that's just what it's called. All right.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
get a little older, and you're like, oh no, that's not what it's called.
Wow.
call it
And also too, when we were growing up, somebody would be like, that offends me. Like, what are you, fucking gay?
Put me in
So-
retarded.
I only played Ding Dong Ditch one time. This is gonna be funny, and I don't know why but whatever. So I had a neighbor, his 95-year-old neighbor, and we always thought she was a witch, and I for some reason picked her to
What?
do the Ding Dong Ditch. Well,
I
listen,
love that you ding
Her-
dong ditch in a town with like 14 houses, by the way.
listen, man, you work with what you got.
That's true. That's very true. Good point.
I,
Good
I
point.
picked I picked the one person I probably shouldn't have done too.
Yeah.
The
Most
95
likely to
Guess what
catch
her
you on
name
a
was?
broom.
Guess what her
Wanda.
name was?
Wicked Wanda.
Mrs. Nig.
Oh no.
God.
Her
damn
last
it.
name was Nig.
Oh no.
Real name.
See, when Nig knocking.
Was it spelled with a K, like K-I-N or K-N-I-G?
I couldn't tell you how it's spelled, but that was her real last name, Mrs. Nig.
I couldn't tell you how it's spelled, but that bitch can run.
You ever see a 95-year-old lady weighs 57 pounds running at you full speed? It's pretty scary.
Hey, guess what? Joke's on you too, Tanner. She's the reason you went bald so early. That witch put a spell on you.
Dude, I literally thought she was a witch when I was growing up. I was scared
It's
to
so-
death of her.
Dude, it's so funny. Just the crazy shit. Like the rumors that would start, and obviously we didn't have Google or fucking anything
Oh,
back
yeah.
then.
We
But
all
so
had
you're
a
just
house
going,
somewhere close to us that everyone, it was the haunted house, or there's a crazy old witch that lives there. We all
Yep.
had that house somewhere in our neighborhood. Every neighborhood you grew up in had that house.
well, and just the stories you would hear, and then you're like, I'm gonna live by what my buddy Bo told me, because he heard it from someone who heard it from their
Right.
parents, and you're like, oh yeah, that's 100% true. And then you get older, and those smartphones come out, and people are like, that's bullshit. No, it's not. Look right here, and then they show you, and you're like, motherfucker, my whole childhood was a goddamn lie.
lie.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
I fucking knew was a lie.
Yeah, I'm giving my mom shit. I'm like, Santa doesn't even come anymore. She's like, you're 43. Grow the fuck up. And showing me.
You need that magic in your life.
She goes, joke's on you. I go to bed with Santa every night, and he comes.
He's always there.
Yeah, mom, he doesn't mean it.
I
So
would think
my
your
mom,
would want me to mean that. Doesn't she?
I
Doesn't
was-
she want Santa to come?
I think I might have told you, Mike, last night, but I had a fun conversation. I was watching the Theo Vaughn podcast this past weekend. I had Miles Teller on it. My mom's name's Cheryl.
Oh yeah, that's
Mom.
right. We did. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Mom, I love you. And so my mom, I can't tell you what my mom's nickname was in college. She won't care. 21 Bong Hit Cheryl. And that was they would play a record and see how many bong hits they could do before the record got done. And
Before they die.
she ruled it and hit 21 times. I took one bong hit one time. Gosh, I don't know, like a decade
Was she
ago.
doing full bong hits?
I wasn't fucking
don't
there, dude.
Well, you better get facts for this story.
Dude,
Well,
it
you were
was
in the
snowing.
womb,
I
right?
was
You didn't. You were there. You were just in the womb.
my weed guy. I never I smoked weed like a fucking housewife. It would take one hit when I was smoking a cigarette, and that I was good for a couple hours. And it was like I just do it on the weekends. So I go to get my bag of weed, and he goes, "Do you want to take a bong hit before you go? This shit's really good." And it was like 4 or 5 guys in the house. I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." So I take it. I hop on the interstate on North 25th, and I'm now driving, and it's snowing. And like that snow where your headlights are on, you can't see anything. Like it's so dense. So I was like, okay, we're gonna roll with only fog lights. I'm like, there's people flying by me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's snowing. Like you assholes I was doing 23 miles an hour on the interstate. So then I set my cruise control to 55, and then it was like hyperspeed Chewy, just like the stars were coming at me. I'm like, fuck, white knuckling it. I got
Dude,
home. I
that's
was
the
like,
worst
I'm not
anyway
touching.
when you're not high.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
my
you also
dumb
don't
ass
set
did.
your cruise control when it's snowy out.
Yeah.
Well, Tanner, I'd still
It's
be
a
on
death
my
sentence.
I'd still be on my way home with a bag of weed right now.
But what's great is that it looks like when you guys put it in ludicrous speed and Spaceballs, that's what the snow looked like coming at you.
Ludicrous.
Yeah.
Ludicrous speed. We've gone
So-
to Plaid. The snow comes at you in Plaid.
Yeah. So I'm watching Theo Vaughn's podcast and they have Miles Teller on. And Miles Teller's like, they found some girl on OnlyFans or something, and she has 2 vaginas. Now I don't know how it's stacked up. Is it side by side? Is it a duplex? Is it? I don't know. And so Miles goes, yeah,
One
I was
on
at,
top
like,
of
a
the
foot-
other.
I was at a football game with Buddy, and they go, hey, you remember that chick in high school that had 2 vaginas? And one guy turns, his other buddy turns and goes, you mean double barrel Cheryl? So I clipped it and sent it to my mom, and I was just like, Tanner, I might need you to run security for me. She might be in her 70s, but she's still a bad bitch. I wouldn't
By
fuck
the
with
way,
her.
I feel a new challenge coming on though for 3 dudes no cup. 2 vaginas and 1 butthole right there. That just screams 3 dudes. I mean, they're
That
just
is
lined
true.
up
We could
for
just-
us, boys. Just line
We
up
could
for us,
change
boys.
our we could change our logo.
I don't know what
Like,
you're.
is
I don't
it?
know what you're getting at here, Mike.
I'm just saying, as long as you would have to figure out the configuration because we're 3 large dudes. So we'd probably have to. We need.
There's
to do
no
our-
configuration.
listen, we need to do
Find
our
another
stretches.
dude.
We're gonna have to stretch. We're gonna have to stretch so we can be nimble and move
Yeah.
some body parts.
If I do the splits,
If anyone
like
knows me,
this,
I'm not stretching.
and I could get in
What
there.
the
I'm just saying, if I was like doing the splits, but I'm inverted, and then what I have to do is
inverted.
not get fully hard, but kind of go, instead of hitting belly button, you go. And
What is
then,
happening right now?
And then
He's
it's
figuring it
up
out
to my
for us.
2
That's what's
buddies.
happening.
It's
You
called
need to get on your
physics, dude.
AutoCAD and draw it out for us.
We're watching a genius
I
at
can-
work right now. Let it happen. Let it
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. And then
Let
with
it
your
cook.
guys,
Yeah.
with your guys' thrust, as long as you get into a rhythm, your bodies will be pushing me into
Yes.
the middle orifice. Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
I'm in.
Sounds like a
And
challenge.
I, you know,
No cup.
and I'll be that's your guys' sign to join. I go, I'm in.
Tanner, you're next.
Stack
And that
up,
would be
boys.
one time
No,
where
I'm
I
not.
wish I had
I'm
the
out,
Dirk-
guys.
Where I wish I had the Dirk Diggler so I could just be a little further away from it. Like, just take that big 13-inch hog and be a little further away from it.
Don't act like
Unfortunately
you
for
got
me, I
that.
don't
Like-
have the Dirk Diggler.
Putting it in at an angle, it's just like the head and like 3 inches of shaft, and you're like just more of a hip
You know what I
twist.
learned today? That
Doing a Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, the Ron Jeremy.
I know you saw
Ron
that.
Jeremy. You know what I learned today that I didn't know that would have changed things drastically is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Boys have
was-
penises, girls have vaginas.
Yeah, was supposed to be Dirk Diggler. Like, he turned it down.
No shit.
Wouldn't have been good.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been good.
Exactly, it wouldn't have been the fucking
Yeah.
same. Like, Mark Wahlberg was perfect for that because he's also slightly retarded. So,
Yeah.
and
He's,
that's-
Yeah,
he's
but
from
also-
Boston.
yeah, he's no, it's
Leonardo
it's just-
DiCaprio always has that Arnie in every movie he does. He does a certain
And the
part,
only
a
reason
certain
he
amount of
turned
Arnie.
And the only reason he turned it down is because he was doing Titanic at the time and couldn't do it.
Yeah, Better
But
move.
I just can't even picture Leo as Dirk Diggler.
Well, and then especially
I would
now,
like to
you know,
picture
why?
though Arnie as Dirk Diggler. It's just Arnie from Gilbert Grape with a 13-inch dick.
Hey, who's to say Arnie didn't have a 13-inch dick?
Didn't
Well,
Nick
did,
Swartzen do
because
something
people with
similar?
Disabilities like that have the biggest dicks. It's like a cruel joke from whatever god somebody believes in. Like, hey, I know I took away one of your chromosomes or gave you an extra one, but at least you got this huge hog you can't use. Ha!
Oh, from what I understand, they use it a lot.
Oh, yeah,
Just
they do.
not in the proper way.
Right, not
There was
the
some
way we
movie.
would.
There was some movie, and I can't remember what the hell it was. I only saw this clip. Pause. No, a kid, you know, with a disability is like at the checkout stand of a grocery store, and he's like shaking people's hands. So it's like he bags your groceries and he shakes your hand. And this guy's like having a meltdown because he's a germaphobe, and he's like crying to the manager. He's like, "You shouldn't be touching people's hands." And he's like, "Why?" It's a very sweet gesture. He's like, "Because they jerk off all the fucking time. That's all they do." Why do you think their hands are so soft?
I must be slightly retarded.
Oh, we know,
Dude,
Mike.
yeah.
You don't need to tell us.
What were these hands meant for if not to touch myself?
You're just gonna let two good hands go to waste?
Right. Well, and really, not even this left one. This left one does nothing. It just watches like a cuck.
Low miles.
It's just over here like Thing from the Addams Family, like watching like a cuck while I.
That's how my right hand works. It's like, no, not again.
Yeah. It's like the alien that jumps on your face, and that's your hand every time you jack off. Is just
Dude, to do a full circle, like, what is this hand fucking got Down syndrome or something?
See, that's offensive.
That's what I'm saying.
How
You're like,
do you
"Ah,"
even get that?
That
from
is offensive.
idle hands. But yeah, if you go,
Incredible.
my hand's being retarded. It keeps grabbing my dick.
That's
You're like,
just
oh
funny.
yeah,
But
I
if you
get
say
it.
this hand has Down syndrome now, okay,
Yeah,
cross line.
yeah.
That's offensive.
You cross the line.
Hey,
I think
YouTube,
that's
thanks
a
for
good
not
place to leave
canceling
it,
us
boys.
yet. Yeah,
Also
for
my
sure. And also,
Shout out to YouTube for not canceling us.
yeah, if you guys are
My phone's on like 8% because this thing just drains it.
okay. Well, if you guys are on Facebook, follow us on Facebook. We usually try to get some clips up there. Follow us on YouTube, please, 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 and
Like,
share with your
share,
friends. Show your
follow.
kids
Yeah. Or maybe
to learn
don't show 'em.
something. Yeah, then you do you. You know, whatever. Feeling
Listen, if you
wacky on a
click on
Tuesday.
if you click on the video to watch it, just push a little like on there for us.
Yes, please.
That'd be great.
Work
Oh,
out
and I
good.
just learned too. Make sure
You don't even have to watch the whole
actually
thing.
have a YouTube account and watch it. Then
Oh
watch
yes.
it. Make sure you actually are logged into your YouTube account. Then watch it. Then like it.
Well,
just
and if
go
you
to Spotify
subscribe,
and watch.
yeah, if you go to subscribe when you're sitting down bored
right.
eating dinner with your wife, you can just toss your headphones in, and watch
Awesome.
it.
Yeah.
Toss a salad. Toss your wife's salad.
Toss your
Who
wife's
gives a
salad.
Right.
shit? Just toss it. But
Your
toss
marriage
us a
will thank
subscribe
you.
and toss us a subscribe and a like.
We don't care whose salad you toss. Just toss one.
Just toss it.
Yep.
All right. We
Touch
love
it.
you
Just
all.
touch it.
Thanks.
Love you, boys.
Thanks for all
Good
the
to see you this
support.
weekend. Yep.
Yeah.
Good seeing you,
Yeah,
man.
it's good seeing you guys.
See you guys.
All right, see you
All right,
guys.
later.